In this video, we will be looking at the operation and setup of an RF1 friction. On the controls of an RF1, we have a white LED in between this red and green button. This means that there is power on the machine and it can be run. The red and green buttons will allow the conveyor to be turned on and off. Beyond that, we have the test button and run button. These will illuminate once the conveyor is running. The test button allows you to feed one product down the conveyor, and the run button will feed a constant stream of products. We also have the potentiometer, which is used to adjust the speed of the whole system. This can be set anywhere between 1 and 8. On each end of the machine, we have the emergency stop buttons. When pressed, the white LED in between the start-stop button is no longer illuminated, meaning the machine cannot be run. On the HMI of an RF1, you have the count and the preset. The count is the amount of products that have run through the machine, and the preset is the total amount of products you would like to run through the machine. To change the preset value, simply click on the number and type in the new value you would like. Then you can click on the next button, and on the next screen we have the reset batch count and stack controls. The reset batch count will reset the count number on your previous screen. Clicking on the stack button will take you into the stack option. This is for making a smaller batch inside your overall batch. Simply click on the button at the top to turn it on and off, and then click on the number to change the value of this preset batch. This will now feed 10 products and then stop feeding. Back to the main screen, you have a settings button. When you click on the settings button, you can see the print distance. This is the distance from the nip rollers to the printer. Simply click on this value and it will move the print location on your product. Then you can click main to go back to the main screen. To set our product up in an RF1 friction, we're going to place the product on the rollers. To set the gating, we have these 4 fingers. We only want to use 2 of these fingers, depending upon the size of the product. As this is a larger product, we're going to use the 2 outside fingers. Simply loosen off the screw on the back and then let them drop down. Once they've dropped, tighten them back in place. Gravity is acting as your main aid here. Then we can adjust these hopper plates in by loosening the handle on the back of those. And then once they're in place on the side of the product, simply tighten them back in place. Then we can get the center guide, simply slot that over the bar and lock it in place with the handle on the back. To adjust the printer position, there are 2 handles on the back of the printer which can be loosened off to adjust the height. Then you can loosen off this handle on the front and slide the orange slide up and down the rail to adjust its horizontal position. To set up a product in the outfeed catcher, we are first off going to estimate the length of the product and adjust the center guide to match that length. So if we set this one about here, it should be the right length for the product we're feeding. Then we're going to feed one product down the conveyor, see where it lands, and then adjust the other 2 guides to line up with it. The black knob on the back of the catcher post can be tightened to lock them in position. If you have purchased your RF1 friction with a Rotech printer, please see our Rotech printer training videos.